It started like any other day. I was rushing out the door, grabbing a coffee and a sugary pastry from the corner shop. Lunch was another grab-and-go situation, a greasy burger with fries from the drive-thru. By dinner, I was too tired to cook, so I ordered pizza and parked myself in front of the TV. This had become my routine, a cycle I barely noticed anymore. But everything changed one evening when I went to visit my friend Sarah. Sarah had always been vibrant and full of energy, but recently, something about her seemed different, in the best way. She looked radiant, and there was a calm confidence in her demeanor that I couldn't quite place. Curious, I asked her what had changed. "I started taking better care of myself," she said simply. "A big part of that was changing how I eat." That conversation stuck with me. Later that night, as I sat in my dimly lit living room finishing off the last slice of pizza, I couldn't help but reflect on how I'd been feeling lately. My energy levels were non-existent, my clothes felt tighter, and I couldn't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. Even my mood had been unpredictable, swinging between irritability and apathy. I thought about Sarah's words. Could my eating habits really be the root of all this? It was a hard pill to swallow, but deep down, I knew the answer. My body had been sending me signals for months, maybe even years, and I'd ignored every one of them. The next morning, I decided to take a closer look at my eating habits. I started journaling everything I ate and how it made me feel. It was an eye-opening experience. Patterns emerged quickly. My reliance on processed foods, the lack of vegetables, the mindless snacking, and the endless cups of coffee masking my exhaustion. It wasn't just about the food. It was about how I'd been treating myself. My eating habits reflected a deeper neglect of self-care. I was constantly prioritizing convenience over nourishment, comfort over health. Realizing this was both humbling and empowering. Change didn't happen overnight, but I started small. Instead of grabbing a pastry in the morning, I prepped overnight oats or had a piece of fruit with some nuts. Lunches became colorful salads with lean protein, and I learned to batch cook dinners. As the weeks went by, I noticed subtle but profound changes. My energy levels began to stabilize, and I didn't feel the need to reach for an afternoon sugar fix. My sleep improved, and I woke up feeling refreshed. I learned that food isn't just fuel, it's a form of self-respect. Choosing to nourish my body was an act of love and care that rippled into every other aspect of my life. Now, when I sit down to eat, I think about Sarah and her quiet confidence. I think about the journey I've been on and the power of small, intentional changes. If you've ever felt stuck in a cycle of unhealthy habits, know this: it's never too late to start. The first step is simply listening to what your body has been trying to tell you all along. What's one change you could make today to honor your health? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story.